Hello, Minawashta. This is Mrs. Mozingo, and I'm here for an overview of what to expect at Minawashta Elementary for our K-5 curriculum. I teach basically all the kids in the building, kindergarten through fifth, over 850 students over a 6-day rotation. And basically, the big part of what I try to talk to students about as they come into class is that art is about life. It's about everyday life. It's about the stories and the culture and basically how people live. And so, what are the stories that weave in and out of that? So, we focus on the art elements generally at every single level. So, line, shape, value, texture, form, and space. Those are some of the basic things that we see in a work of art. A lot of times I call those the ingredients. And the art principles are how the art elements are arranged, or oftentimes I call that the recipe. So, contrast, movement, emphasis, unity, balance, rhythm. So, like how much line or how much shape or how much space is shown in a particular work. So, the elements and the principles are the basic building blocks about how we describe what we see in a work of art. At the kindergarten level, we start to talk about some of the enduring understandings that artists balance experimentation and safety, freedom and responsibility while developing, creating works of art. So a lot of times it's personal responsibility. What are the ways that we clean up? So what are some of the basic, who is an artist? What does an artist do at the kindergarten level? As we start to move into first grade, how does art enrich people's lives? Or we know that artists and designers have fun experimenting with forms, materials, and ideas. How do they do that to ideate? How to generate ideas? That's a big part. And just even uh, grit and working through challenges and frustrations. What are some flexible ways of thinking? That's huge in my classroom. Second grade, we know that people gain insights into meanings of work by engaging in the process of looking and observing and then thinking deeply about particular artworks. Now, again, when we look at works of art, we look at artwork from all over the world, different time periods, range of male, female, every part of the globe. My goal is representation to show a variety of different folks, and not all good artists are dead. I don't know if anybody knew that, but just newsflash. In third grade, through art making, people can make meaning by investigating and developing an awareness of perceptions, knowledge, and experiences. So, this is even where we start to talk about aesthetics. What is the study of something that's beautiful? And why might people think it's beautiful? Aesthetics is that branch of philosophy that is concerned with what is beautiful or not. And it's a blessing if we maybe don't agree, but you also need to be able to defend your ideas as to why you have a particular opinion or not. Um, and again, it's also a balance of drawing, painting, sculpting, 2D and 3D experiences, printmaking. Again, a variety of different experiences with materials is really important. In fourth grade, we start to understand that people create and interact with objects, places, and design. This is where we get even to a little bit more of functional art design, so product design, graphic design, um, um, interior design, architecture, things like that. So we can understand the design that define, shape, and enhance and empower people's lives. So looking at everyday objects, why might they have designed that chair that way? Okay, how has the concept of a chair changed over time? Kids are actually really good at starting to brainstorm about different, again, flexible ways of thinking. I love it. Fifth grade, we know that artists create works of art, informational systems. So that even can be where the graphic design, branding. Okay, we talk about color psychology and how systems of visual communication help us make sense of the world or even improve it. So again, we talk about, look at things in your everyday life. What were those things that were designed by artists and designers, and why might that be important? So I am happy to talk to folks about their kids' experience. I wanted to give you just kind of a range of what it looks like, but really we focus on the elements and the principles, a variety of showing kids the history of why we make artwork, the history, the creation, the actual art production, well, creation production, the aesthetics, and then the criticism. Okay, why do we make that choice? Okay, what might be some other solutions? So getting kids to think really critically is also a huge part of the art room and making sure it's developmentally appropriate. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I'd love to see you during conferences. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.